What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chopper Style, and today I'm going to be doing a review for Ready Player One. Bro, I completely dropped the ball on this movie. I remember when this movie came out. How did I not go see this? Dude, when I seen this movie, I'm like, why did I wait so long? Like, I knew it was a good movie, but damn, I didn't know it was this good of a movie. It was like Wreck-It Ralph, but in live action. Oh my god, let's break down this review. Dude, I love this movie. I only had two complaints about the movie, and look, spoilers for if you haven't seen it yet. Because I'm doing this review, this movie's been out, so it's gonna have a little bit of spoilers. One thing I didn't like about this movie is when they're in the virtual reality world. In real life, they're doing the punch and the kicks and all that, and it's like, dude, how in the hell through the whole film did no one just catch a left or a kick or an uppercut? I mean, there were times when they were in the back of the van all hooked up. You mean to tell me they didn't knock each other out or actually hit somebody once? It was very inconsistent, because sometimes the main character, he would be on like a little treadmill thing. Okay, that was believable. But then sometimes, like, you would see the people in the real world just out in the street jumping around. You seen a lady jump on her couch in the house, and it's like, this game seems dangerous as hell to play. I mean, how you playing the game and you mess around and don't just walk in front of some cars, or jump off a cliff? People were playing the game in like some of the worst environments. Like, if you were really moving like that in real life, like, you wouldn't want to play around people or around a crowded area. It was crazy how nobody accidentally got hurt. I will say, like, that was very different. Also, the main character, or the main villain, when he was in his chair, he didn't have to move. He didn't have to jump around, do any kicks. So it was very inconsistent. I would have liked it so much more if, when they were in the virtual reality, that their bodies didn't have to move. It was all in your mind or something like that. But that was really weird. And the second thing through the movie is when the main character, Wade Owen Watts, played by Ty Sheridan. Bro, I probably just butchered his last name. But his aunt died in the movie, and he didn't give a damn. Like, he cared, but not really. Like, the whole apartment complex got blown up, and he was like, oh damn, that pretty much sucks. And it's like, he didn't cry, no funeral, didn't shed a tear. It's like, her boyfriend was kind of messed up, but she didn't. Maybe she was kind of messed up to him still, but bro, he should have cared a little bit more about her. But those are my only two gripes with the whole film. Other than that, this was amazing. Like, I have to rewatch this movie just so I can see all the extra characters that they had. I loved the virtual reality world. I thought that was a very good way how they put it in this film. Out of all the other films they have virtual reality in, I love this one. Like, I would want something like this in real life. You pretty much go into this virtual reality world. You could be whatever character you want. You get to pick whoever you want, and you get to just, like, it's kind of like Wreck-It Ralph. You just get to enjoy all types of things. You can play like a real live Call of Duty. You could just meet people. Now, you don't know anyone's real name or nothing like that. It's pretty much like a gamer tag, right? But if you die in the game, you lose all your currency, you lose everything. So that is a cool concept. And it's like, people was in that game more than they was in real life. And it was so cool to see some of the characters. Like, some of the stuff was so creative. I seen characters I didn't expect to see, like Battletoads. Bro, you got to be an old head to know who Battletoads is. And I seen them a couple times. I'm like, yo, Battletoads getting some shine, man. The creativity in this movie was just amazing. Like, I couldn't get over just how they did the virtual reality world. I loved it. And then also, this movie had a message behind it. I remember talking to my friends and family about if there really was virtual reality. It's gonna be big like this one day in some time. And the big story of the movie is, you have a virtual reality world, and it can give you anything you want, you dream of, but it's not real. Reality is the real thing. And I liked that the movie had that good story behind it. It wasn't just about enjoying this virtual reality. It's about enjoying it, but also enjoying real life at the same time. That was a message, towards the end of the movie. I like that. But just the whole concept of the movie, how they have to pretty much find clues and Easter eggs to try to beat the game. It was so thoughtful. I loved that. And then for the final mission, they didn't have to first they had to pick the correct game. But then even when they had the correct game, it wasn't just about beating it. It was about doing the Easter egg. That was sick. Like, this whole movie was just created for just straight up gaming nerds, man. And I loved that the whole movie was based on, it's about, living in the real world and reality, but also just about having fun. Like, the creator of the game, what was his name? James Halliday, played by Mark Rylance. His whole concept was, I just want to have fun playing the game. I just miss enjoying the video game. He even said it in the movie, like, I miss the old days where we just played the game. And I think that relates a lot to today's world, like, for real. Today's world is all about competitive gameplay. Fortnite's big and all that. And I see so many people getting aggravated, frustrated, throwing their controllers. I see so many kids angry playing the game. And it's like, when I was a kid, I just had fun playing the game. There was no online, there was no internet, there was none of the multiplayers. If I wanted to play multiplayer, it was, hey, we all get our controllers and we play on the same TV. We get a little bit of the screen. All we did was had fun. There was times I played the same game over and over and over again just because it was fun. And I feel like, in today's world, when it comes to gaming, people just aren't having fun playing the game anymore. It's all about gameplay, like trying to do a gameplay for YouTube or for streaming or competitive. And it's like, dude, whatever happened to just having fun, And I liked it, the movie. It touched on some really deep things, man. This was a phenomenal movie. Oh my goodness. It did so many things right. I liked the characters. I love the story. Two characters I really enjoyed was Simon Pegg and Mark Rylance. Man, their connection when they were talking about, the virtual reality world, and Mark, when he was just talking about how, he liked the game and how you could tell he was like the super nerd of the video game. I love the conversations they had. They really had a deep feeling for this virtual reality thing that they built. And dude, I was so invested in this virtual reality world. Like, it seemed like so much fun. Like, I was just amazed by all that they were doing in this world. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I wish this was real. Like, dude, oh man, maybe virtual reality can do some good for the world. Maybe people stop being violent and crazy when you can go into a virtual reality world and do whatever the hell you want to do. Like, man, I hope one day that we can have virtual reality like that. Maybe we're some time off, but dude, that seemed amazing. And I really do think they should take, if they do make something like this, they should take some notes from this movie. Definitely put a hold on how many days or how long you can play the game, because it was like the movie in the beginning. Everyone lived in this virtual reality world, and then towards the end they said, we got to put a limit on this. People got to enjoy reality. But bro, I love this movie. This is it for the review. If I had to give this movie a rating, this is biased, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna give it a B+. I'm giving it knocks for the first two things in the beginning, but I'm gonna give it a B+. Phenomenal movie. If you into video games, if you liked Wreck-It Ralph, go see this. If you haven't seen it by now and you've seen Wreck-It Ralph, you made the same mistake I did. I'm kicking myself in the ass that I haven't seen this movie in so long. I got to watch this again. Phenomenal movie. But this is it for the review. If you liked the video, please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Chopper Style out.